Hello everyone and welcome to Sharp-Dressed Gaming, and today we're back with Sharp-Dressed VGC, Pokemon VGC 2K15. Now today we're back with the Mega Sharpedo team. As you can see, we do have some changes. I got rid of Conkeldurr and the other Pokemon Zapdos for Thundurus and Landorus, and this is because I went back to an old video that I did with Chaos in the Sky 13. We used to do some showdown battles, and we're hoping to get those going once again. But we'll see with timing and stuff. I know he has school and I have sleep during the day. But he used this team, and I actually didn't know that he also had a Amoonguss, Sylveon, and Heatran on that same team until I went back and looked at it. I'm like, oh, okay, we're thinking the same thing anyway. So I just brought those two. Hopefully it'll help us a little bit more. I think we had a really big problem with Charizard. I can't really remember what I had problems with this team because I've been focusing on other teams for Premier Challenges. But we're going to bring Mega Sharpedo once again. See if we can do a little bit better this time around with it. We are back again using, I believe I'll be using glitch music. If not, I'll be linking whatever music I use in the description below, because we're using the only sound effects option of the game. If you want to figure out how to do that, we'll leave a link in the description for the Twitter page that tells you how to do it below. We are sitting at 1548 rating, going against 1543 rated player from Japan for our first battle today. I hate seeing Breloom. We see a Thundurus, a Sylveon. So to the Pokemon we have Mega Kanga, of course, because why wouldn't you? Gengar, which it could be Mega Gengar, normal Kanga, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Breloom and Talonflizzle. Alright, so for this team, we see the rock weakness. Breloom's really the only one that resists. Do we even have rocks? Yes, we have Landorus. That's Assault Vest Landorus, by the way. I don't like Choice Scarf Landorus. I like Assault Vest Landorus, but then I like Choice Scarf Melodic. I don't understand it, but I like weird Choice Scarf users, I guess. But Landorus actually does amazing here to start off. We do have to worry about the Breloom. So I can bring something that... I could just lead Landorus Sylveon. Landorus Sylveon. Or I could go Amoonguss Sharpedo. He wrote it in Sharpie-Do. Sharpie-Do. Sharpedo does really good here. I think I'm gonna lead Landorus, Thundurus, Sharpedo, and Amoonguss. Actually, I don't want Thundurus. I don't want Thundurus. I don't want Thundurus. I don't want Thundurus. I want Heatran, Amoonguss. Oh, I got plenty of time. I don't know why I'm freaking out. And hit confirm there. So I'm going to go Landorus, Heatran, and then Amoonguss and Sharpedo. And let's see how this ends up working out for us here. He might lead Kanga and Breloom. Which would be a problem. Which would be a huge problem. We are going to get the Intimidate off, though, which would be nice. And I can't tell. It's in Spanish. Breloom and Gengar, actually. So this could be a Mega Gengar still. Breloom and Gengar. Are we going to get into the battle here, or are they just going to stare each other down for a while? They're staring each other down. What is going on? Weefy. Hello? Okay. Okay, that took for frickin' ever. Alright, so we got the attack drop on the Breloom. What is going on? Their Wi-Fi must suck, or mine's sucking today. Could be either. I'm actually going to switch Landorus for Amoonguss, expecting the Spore to go into Landorus, and then I'm just going to Heat Wave with Heatran, because I think he'll expect the Protect from Heatran, and then go for the Spore on the Landorus. Not that it really helps our situation after that point. Well, I guess we'll bring Breloom to Focus Sash if Heatran gets its attack off, and then Amoonguss can kill it next turn. Well, we'll see if this is a Mega Gengar or not. Landorus is going to switch out. So I should live a Mach Punch at with a -1 Breloom, but I don't know if he doubles into me here. We see a Protect from Gengar. Okay. Very nice. Breloom goes for Spore. I did go into Heatran. Shoot. Shoot, dang. Shoot, dang. I should have just protected, I guess, but... Nah, man, nah. Nah, man, nah. Nah, man, nah. Nah, man, nah. Nah. I'm gonna Giga Drain the Breloom here. I want to break its Sash. And I'm actually gonna bring Landorus in once again. Get another Intimidate off from Breloom, so it's not doing very much. Actually withdraws the Breloom here. And brings out what? Sylveon. Very interesting bringing Sylveon into that position when there is a Heatran out there. I mean, I know it's asleep, but still. We're going to get the Intimidate off now. I kind of expect Gengar to taunt. It is Mega Gengar, so we won't be seeing Mega Kangaskhan. So he's brought Gengar, Breloom, and Sylveon, so it's either Thundurus or Talonflame in the back. I'm assuming it's a double Mega team. He actually goes for Sludge Bomb into Amoonguss. Brings it down to a little over half. And I do get a very minimal Giga Drain off onto the Sylveon. Now, the thing is still Gengar and Sylveon will kill the Amoonguss, so I'm actually just going to protect Amoonguss. I can go for Rock Slide here or Earthquake. Oh, I can go for Earthquake. Protect Earthquake. I think Protect on Gengar? Yeah, Protect on Gengar. So Sylveon's just going to go for Hyper Voice, I assume, or maybe Psy-Shock into the Amoonguss to try and kill it. Either way, I'm going first. And this Sylveon will take some nice damage from that. And Psy-Shock into the Amoonguss. Not even bad, though. Not even bad, though. So... Sure. I could switch my Amoonguss out, but nothing wants to take an Earthquake, and I want to go for another Earthquake. I'm just going to go for a Protect, honestly. If I get it, cool. If not, I guess that happens. Gengar's going to actually switch out here, probably into Breloom. There's Breloom. So I could have gone for an attack with Amoonguss. Ooh, he actually protects the Sylveon. Amoonguss, do you get it? Nope. So I'm just hitting Breloom and Amoonguss, which is alright, I guess. But now I can just protect with with Amoonguss again. I'm going to switch Landorus for Heatran, expecting another Spore. And then I can switch Amoonguss out, get an Intimidate on the Breloom. It'll all be cool. And Heatran has not taken a guaranteed turn of sleep yet, so we really need to try and keep this Heatran around long enough that we can get rid of the Breloom. Amoonguss protects. And what does Breloom do? Superpower into that slot. Very nice play there. Probably expecting the Heatran to come in. But that's not good for us. That is not good at all. And then Hyper Voice into the Amoonguss, the Moonguy. So I'm actually going to bring in Sharpie-Do. That's Sharpie-Do. And what after that? I'm going to switch Amoonguss for Landorus to get another drop on the Breloom, and then protect with the Sharpie-Do. Protect with the Sharpie-Do. Amoonguss is going to switch so Breloom doesn't switch. It runs Superpower though, so it probably doesn't have Mach Punch. So I'll just get another Intimidate off onto the Breloom then. And I'll just protect my Sharpie-Do. He might have just attacked Amoonguss, expecting to protect the Sharpie-Do. Oh, he tried to Superpower Sharpie-Do, and then Hyper Voice from the Sylveon will hit Landorus, but because we're Assault Vest, critical hit. Thanks for that one. So here comes. I'm gonna go for the Rock Slide with Landorus, and we just have to hit. I don't want to rely on that Rock Slide hitting, though. I have to, though. Mega Evolution, Ice Fang. No, wait. I can do this better. I can do this better. I think. Methinks I can do this better. No, because the Sylveon... Yeah, I have to go this way. Rock Slide and Mega Evolve Ice Fang the Breloom. So we're relying on a lot of hits here. Actually, Breloom switched out. I was kind of expecting that, but not super expecting it. And in comes Gengar. So we still haven't seen his last Pokemon. And he's already taken out our Heatran, and our Amoonguss is almost dead, and our Landorus is not looking too sharp either. Sylveon actually protects here. And Sharpedo goes to the Ice Fang. It's going to connect with the Gengar, bringing it down to under 50%. And Rock Slide also connects this. Might take out Gengar. And, oh, Gengar lives. I also don't mind that too much. I wonder if we outspeed Mega Gengar at this point. I wonder if we do. I'm going to go for this Rock Slide here. And then Sharpedo is going to... Waterfall or Crunch will kill Gengar, so it doesn't really matter either way. I just don't want Gengar to kill Landorus. So I'm going to go for a Waterfall onto Gengar. Alright, so Gengar's going to go down. And as long as we connect Rock Slide on the with Landorus on Sylveon, we're good. Connects. This should kill it. Single target. Sylveon's not super defensively bulky. There we go. It can be, but typically not, because they want the special attack investments to be able to take care of things. And what comes in here? Talonflame. Uh-oh. Talonflame comes in. So my 3DS is about to die, so I'm going to switch in Amoonguss, and I'm going to protect with Sharpedo. I am going to do that. So I'm going to be very gentle here so nothing comes unplugged, because that's what my stuff is known to do. Sharpedo protects. Brave Bird into the Amoonguss. That's all I really needed. Don't come unplugged, don't come unplugged, don't come unplugged! The Amoonguss faints, of course, because it was at a low health. We didn't get Effect Spore, unfortunately. And Breloom, I'm assuming went for Superpower or Bullet Seed, something along those lines, into Sharpedo. And I can just plug in here. I probably should have just let Landorus go down, maybe, and then brought in Amoonguss and Rage Powder. But I'm going to bring in said Landorus, get the Intimidate going on both of these Pokemon here. So then hopefully Sharpedo can live. I don't know that it can, though. I'm going to Rock Slide, because that should take out said bird. And then Ice Fang will kill the Breloom. We just have to live the Brave Bird from the Talonflizzle. Talonflame might just go for Brave Bird into Landorus, though, to be safe. I don't know, Ming. I don't know. And I also have to hit Ice Fang. Alright, so Brave Bird, who's he target? Who does he target? Yeah, Landorus. Oh, we take that. What is that thing carrying? Because it's not Life Orb, and then we take out the Breloom with the Ice Fang. Very nice, very nice, very, very nice. And we hit Rock Slide. What is that thing carrying? It can't be max attack, because that did nothing to Landorus. Critical hit, that didn't matter. Very nice. So we took out that team, even though it was very scary because it had a Breloom. Not having Mach Punch was a problem for him because he could have taken out Sharpedo there with Mach Punch. But that's why I prefer Follow Me, because things like Breloom, Grass types, and Safety Goggles can get around those things. So we do get our first win for this team on screen, which is perfect against a very scary team as well. We're going to hit that in party, and we're going to go again with Mega Sharpedo. Now I'm going to hit that challenge button, because you got to do that. I forgot. 1564 is where we're sitting now. I think that's what our opponent was at before we beat them. into a bloody little perp. So an unfortunate loss of Heatran early, but we were very good with the Intimidate swaps, and we were able to bring back 1500 or 6v6. So somebody's used the small gun, which you can kind of tell with their Noivern. I've been wanting to use Noivern, but Hydreigon's just so much better. There's so many better dragons than Noivern. Because Noivern is fast, and it doesn't hit as hard as Hydreigon, but it's like a lot faster. So I don't know. It's draws, and then it's a lot more frail in Hydreigon too. So I don't know. But there's also a Clefable and a Metagross, so that really makes, and Arcanine even really makes me want to bring Heatran. There is a Melodic, so I do want to bring Thundurus or Amoonguss, or both. I wouldn't mind both. I might go both here. Sylveon doesn't really do much except for against the Noivern, but we can use Sharpedo on that. So Heatran, Amoonguss, Thundurus, Sharpedo honestly wouldn't be terrible. We could also bring Landorus, but again, there's a Melodic. But I don't have to lead with Landorus either, so I could bring Amoonguss. I'm going to bring Amoonguss and Thundurus because I want to bring Heatran. So let's go like that, and then Sharpedo. So I'm leading Amoonguss, Heatran, and then Thundurus, Sharpedo. Not bringing Landorus, Sylveon. Is that going to be a problem? Maybe. But I think that's the only option we have here. It's not the only option, because Sylveon is choice specs. It has Shadow Ball and Psyshock, which would be good. Also has Hidden Power Ground, which I never use on Sylveon. It's Hidden Power Ground is used so you can battle Heatrans, but it's really not worth it, I think, because most Heatrans will run a Shucca Berry. But when you're choice specs, you kind of need a move anyway, so I guess Moonblast or Hyper Beam is another option, so you have a single target fairy move for things that are using Wide Guard. But I rarely use Sylveon as it is. Like, I don't particularly like Sylveon, to be honest. I mean, I think it's a good Pokemon. I just don't like using it personally. So Amoonguss, Heatran against Melodic and a Noivern, and I forgot to write down the entire team. Milotic and Noivern. He also had what? Clefable, Metagross, Arcanine, and something else. Well, I was most worried about the Melodic anyway, and Noivern was interesting, to say the least. Now I can take a hit from Melodic, so I'm just going to protect with Amoonguss, and then we're going to Flash Cannon the Noivern, because I expect a Hurricane into Amoonguss and a Scald into Heatran. Tailwind! Ooh, Tailwind Setter Noivern. I like that, because Noivern's so frail. Melodic goes after Heatran currently, but next turn it'll go first. Flash Cannon does about half. Surf! Oh, Telepathy! Not even bad. I forgot about Telepathy. Surf's going to do a little more than Skull would have, but still just a little under 50%. And that's also kind of bad because Heatran is, in fact, slower now. So I'm going to Spore the Melodic and then Protect. Now, like I said, he's probably going for Hurricane onto Amoonguss, but he has a chance to miss. He's going for Air Slash, actually. Going for those flinch chances. We should take one of those at least. There it is. It's a Life Orb, too. As long as he doesn't flinch us, Surf should not take us out, as far as I'm aware. As far as I am aware, it should not take out Amoonguss, and as long as we don't flinch... Why do I talk? Alright, so we need someone to take an Air Slash, which would be Thundurus. We'll easily switch on Thundurus. And then, actually, we can just protect Amoonguss. And then we can switch Heatran out for actually Sharpedo. I'm gonna switch out for Sharpedo here. Because so Noivern set up Tailwind and then it used Air Slash. So this is turn 3 of Tailwind right here, so it has one more turn. Because like, you think Tailwind 3 turns, but then technically it's 4 because it's the turn it's set up. Kind of like with Trick Room is 5 turns, and the 5th turn is when it gets set up. So Sharpedo eats that. Love you, bae. Love you, young bae. So Amoonguss has to switch out. I'm going to switch into Thunderous, and it's bulky, so it should take both attacks. And then I'm going to Protect, because I don't think Sharpedo got its speed boost. It's weird, because I never remember when speed boost... Like, it should have gotten it, right? It should have gotten it that turn, because I switched it in. Actually withdraws Melodic. I'm going to save it for the Heatran. And in comes the Metagross. I don't mind that. So Amoonguss is going to switch out. And this is the final turn of Tailwind, yeah, Tailwind. And Sharpedo protects to get that boosty going. And then Noivern goes for Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice Noivern. Instead of Boom Burst, which would hurt his own team. But Hyper Voice isn't going to do very much to either one, and Tailwind is going to peter out. Sharpedo gets its speed boost going. And now I could see Metagross being a problem. I'm just going to try and Thunder Wave it. And then Sharpedo's going to Mega Evolve, and a Crunch will take out this Noivern from here, so I'm just going to Crunch Noivern. Alright, Sharpedo is going to Mega Evolve first, because it is faster than the Metagross. I think we stay faster when we're +1, but I'm not entirely sure on that. And Metagross does in fact Mega Evolve. So his last Pokemon's between Clefable, Arcanine, and the mystery Pokemon that I forgot about. It was weak to Heatran though, wasn't it? Metagross protects. That's exactly why I went after Noivern first, because I figured he was going to protect Tailwind. There's the Thunder Wave. Noivern is not faster than a +1 Sharpedo, so dead Noivern. Bop. Get the fuck out. So I can just essentially kill this Metagross right now, which is nice. Unless he switches to Milotic. But we'll see what he brings in here. Brings in Arcanine. That could be problematic. That could be problematic because of the Intimidate. I'm gonna Thunder Wave. I take my pen out of my mouth first while I'm talking. Thunder Wave Metagross here, and then switch Sharpedo for Amoonguss. As long as Thunderous can take a hit, we'll be fine here. Because we need to save something for that Melodic. Sharpedo will do fine against the Melodic, but I bet you it's a bulkier Melodic. It actually switches Metagross out for Melodic. So we have both our Melodic counters in, though one of them I'm sure is going down from this Arcanine. Thunder Wave into the Melodic too, which is very nice. So we won't be able to remember his... Well, you guys know, but I don't. Fire Fang. Fire Fang Arcanine? That does nothing. Citrus Berry, boy. Get out. Get out of here. Get up out of here. So with what's his name? I'm just gonna Thunderbolt the Melodic. And Rage Powder here. Oh, he stays in with Melodic, surprisingly enough. So Melodic's taking a Thunderbolt unless it protected? No. Fire Fang into the Amoonguss. Kills me, but Effect Spore? Nope. Oh, I'm still alive. Effect Spore? I think Effect Spore goes before Rock Helmet, so no Effect Spore, unfortunately. And eat this Thunderbolt. I mean, it will, because it's Melodic, and that's what they do, but it brings it down, with a critical hit, brings it down to a really nice range. Thunderous avoids the Icy Wind! There we go, there we go, there we go. So, all I need to do here is bring in Sharpedo. I don't know if this Arcanine has extreme speed. Fire Fang is a very interesting move. I guess they don't want the recoil, though. I'm just going to Waterfall the Arcanine. It could have extreme speed, and that could kill Sharpedo, and that would be bad. But we do have Heatran, which takes all of Metagross's moves. There is extreme speed. It actually goes after Thundurus. Thundurus will take that. I have no doubt that Thundurus will take that. Waterfall into the Arcanine. One shot, and is it Rocky Helmet? It is not. So Arcanine goes down. And Thunderbolt into this here Melodic will kill it dead. And then it's just Metagross. And Metagross does not want to deal with these two. It does not want to deal with these two. So I'm going to actually switch... And we have Heatran in the back, so even better. So all I'm going to do here is Thunder Wave the Metagross. It'll probably protect, but I'm just going to switch into Heatran. Because I want to be sure to keep my Sharpedo alive. And I want to make sure I have this thing Thunder Waved. before I try to attack with Sharpie-Do. Because I could have protected there. Thunder Wave, he doesn't protect. Probably just giving up at this point, seeing as I have a Sharpie-Do with Crunch and a Heatran against it. He's going to Zen Headbutt. Thunderous avoids. Another avoid. Thunderous is just dipping. He's just dipping a day. He's saying, no thank you. Come back later. And Heat Wave. Thunderbolt Heat Wave should take out this Metagross. Unfortunately, Sharpie-Do won't be able to get his Crunchy off. Heat Wave should kill. And there goes Metagross. So quite the change from the last episode where we got 2 losses. We now have 2 wins with this team, so it's a 2-2 differential. And what is going on today where everything's pausing? They disconnected. I kind of assumed. They did miss Icy Wind, and they did... I disconnected, so it was my internet. I'm still counting that as a win because we technically did win. It probably won't count it on Battle Spot, but we did win. You saw that. Everything fainted. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. If you do have any suggestions for a Pokemon I should be using or strategies I should try out, please leave them in the comments section below. And please let me know what you think about Mega Sharpedo. Excuse me. I think it could be good. It's just so frail is the problem. Like, Waterfall, Ice Fang, Crunch hits a lot of the game for super effective. So I'm not upset by that. And it's got a super high attack stat, plus it's really fast and you get speed boost. So even like things that are especially defensive, you can usually get them pretty good with Sharpedo. So I like them, but I don't. Because like if that Arcanine had extreme speed in my Sharpedo, we probably would have had a different game. But you know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you next time. Bye.